up YouTube? Tiffany Stacy here, and I'm back, and I'm about to do a video on how to get comfortable in front of the camera. Now, I have plenty of experience with being comfortable in front of the camera in terms of doing YouTube videos, but I wanted to teach all of you my tricks of the trade so you too can be comfortable on camera. So if you're ready, let's go. So first order of business is to get comfortable. In most of my videos, you guys might not have known this, but I like to get comfy, and really comfy, with my sweats and my tube socks from American Apparel. I don't play around. I love being comfortable, and that doesn't mean that I have to dress with a button-up shirt and be all uptight. No, I like to be comfy, so I suggest that you be comfy too. Okay, don't read, don't make mistakes, don't keyword, Okay, stop right there. So tip number 2 is don't read. Don't read from your notes. Just be yourself. It's absolutely okay to mess up on camera. Now, I went to school for broadcast journalism, and one of the things that drove me crazy about being in that major is that we had to do stand-ups where you know how you see newscasters like on live broadcaster standing in front of wherever, and they're just kind of reporting what's going on. Oh my gosh, I used to hate those, and I used to get so nervous about being perfect and saying the perfect thing and making sure I remembered everything I had to say, and no, that didn't work for me. So I make mistakes, and it's okay. So hey, make mistakes. Don't feel like you have to be perfect, because it's quite alright. Actually, it's better that way because you end up being more authentic, and I feel like you end up connecting with your audience more. So definitely don't read, and definitely don't try to be perfect. Now, this point is piggybacking off of the second point of not making mistakes. It's also having, if you're going to read or you're trying to have notes, it's nice to have notes on maybe a piece of paper or on your camera or on your phone or wherever, and just have those on hand that you can look at and reference, but not read, but just gives you an incentive or some kind of way to remember while you're trying to project what you're saying to your audience. So tip number 5 is probably one of the easiest things that helped me get over like my camera shyness, was actually doing videos by myself. You know, when I was out in the field, when I worked in news, there was always maybe a camera guy or a classmate of mine that was manning the camera. That used to drive me crazy. So when I finally started getting involved with YouTube, I was amazed at the power of being myself on camera, because I was by myself and I didn't have anybody like judging me or watching me. I could just be myself in front of my camera, and it was just me and the camera. I didn't really worry about what people thought about how I was like looking, because you know, once the video is up, I don't really care. It doesn't matter to me. So that's an idea. Just be by yourself. Don't have any distractions where people are looking at you that could possibly judge you and what you're doing. Just be by yourself so you can stay focused on your message and what you have to give to the audience. So I believe this is tip number 6. Tip number 6 is basically remembering that you can always edit. You know, nobody's perfect, as I said before, but remember that this is you. So if you're not comfortable with what you've said in a video, you can always go back, redo it, and cut that clip out and edit it, and it'll be perfect. So that's always something to consider. I always tell my clients this, that you know, don't worry about trying to sound fluid in what you're saying. Just say it, and if we have to go back and cut it and make it sound smooth, then we can do that too. So I always try to make them feel most comfortable with that, knowing that they don't have to be perfect on the first try or the second try. Just as long as they get whatever they're trying to get out, I can make it look pretty smooth and clean. And I believe the final tip, I think this is number 7. Please forgive me if I got off count. I get a little excited about these videos, so I don't know sometimes where I'm at. But anyway, number 7 is, if any of this intimidates you, what I've learned is that using my camera phone kind of helps. It kind of gets over, it's not as prominent as a regular DSLR camera is, like I have. It's, you know, you have your little screen here and you can just hold it up and just do a quick little video, and that's always a good way to just start getting comfortable with being on camera. And plus you can kind of look at yourself too while you're shooting, so that's helpful too. So if anything, at the end of the day, it just takes practice. You know, with each video that you do, it gets better and better and better. So don't worry about being perfect. I can show you guys some videos of myself, because I'm not perfect. So I will let you guys see some of that. Hopefully you'll be back. If not, well, I'm expecting you to come back. So anyway, in the meantime, you can hit me up on Twitter or IG at Tiffy Photog, or you can hit me up on my website at www.tiffanystacy.com, or you can send me an email at contact@tiffanystacy.com. And I believe there was something else. You can hit me up on Facebook too at Tiffany Stacy Photography and Video. So I'll be there. If you have any questions, please send me a message. If not, I'll see you guys soon. And have a great rest of the weekend. Alright, bye. Prom season's just around the corner, and at this New Jersey store, find out how you can look like your favorite celebrities for a fraction of the cost. Also, a furniture store here in Philadelphia is seeing stability in sales during this economic downturn. And if you can't get to a sink, some good old-fashioned hand sanitizer will do the trick. A 28-year-old music teacher is in jail tonight after having a sexual relationship with a 14-year-old student.